It's as hot as the desert. I can feel the hydration setting in. We need rain though. I'd like to order that gentle and soft for about 12 hours, please. Please. I'm ready, but I have no idea what we're doing. I need the Swede. Where's the Swede?
We're just out here getting it done.
Do you need to seek medical attention?
I think so. I might lose my temper.
That's a prostate.
You'll find out.
Forward! That didn't take much.
Larson?
You never know what we're gonna get into, right, Dougal? Ah! You're in the rhubarb! I'm having fun. Good morning, everyone. It is gorgeous outside. Beautiful day to plant some black turtle beans. But first, we have to load the black turtle beans. So we're doing a little variety switch. This is day 2 of planting black turtle beans. They're an edible bean. If you guys aren't familiar, haven't watched the channel before, they're one of mine. Now these are treated, so they're purple, but they're like black beans, like you get at Chipotle or really any Mexican restaurant or dish or, you know, whatever. They're black beans, so food grade, a little different, taking it slower. It's supposed to be a later planting date, but we're kind of sending it a little earlier. It's like everyone else in the neighborhood. Every one of these bags is tied differently than the last one. That is mind-boggling to me. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Okay. Double check we have everything done here. I've switched to bin number 2 on the scale. That is zeroed. Tell conductor's off. Gate is closed. I've made that mistake before. Don't ever make that mistake. Makes a really big mess. It's like, what is that sound? And then you realize they're all just running out of the bottom of the tender. That makes for a good attitude. Okay, let's send them home. Nice looking seed this year. Nice and big. I like it. I think these came probably from Idaho, actually. I much rather prefer the Pro Boxes than these things. But before we get too far, we better do some math to know exactly how many we need. I know for a fact it's gonna be probably 4. I think each one, we got a load for 225 acre field. Each pound of these seeds has 2,020 seeds per pound. So we have to calculate that back. We better have extra because you know how that goes. So let's go 230 times that by 110,000 seeds per acre is what we're seeding at. That gives you 25 million seeds. Then you divide that by the 20. I need 12,500 pounds of these beans. Each tote, each white bag of these each tote weighs 2, let's divide that by 5.6 of these bags needed. I need all of them. Excellent news for the morning. Yeah, so that's how we figure. That's the same thing with corn. Now every seed, the thing that varies is the seeds per pound. That varies by seed size, so you know every variety is different. But yeah, 45 unit bags, except for this one. This looks like a partial unit. Hello, good morning.
Could we, who wants bags?
Not me, we got a lot now again.
And they can't reuse them, evidently.
They don't come
What
to get them.
could we use them for? Give us an idea.
She's filling up. She's filling up. Oh, she's filling up. where'd you go, for God's sake? We're gonna shut her down. We gotta go plow up there.
Scare me like that. Look at that.
Hello, he says. Hello.
Grandpa's shovel.
We ain't got much left to go. We're gonna get her, but we had to put more than 12,000 pounds in. It didn't work out worth the crap. Dumped the whole bag. I don't know. I'd throw them all in the same pile. I don't care. Everything's out of fuel. The tender needs fuel. The truck needs fuel, Dougal.
That should be 91 octane. I have to bring some from my house.
I gotta put some on right now. I think gonna make the day. There's one measly sack left. This is unsatisfying. So we had 2 bags in the seed shed. That's why we ended up having more than I thought. No, I like keeping them. Each. Sure. So we had 2 bags, 1 bag, full bag left over from last year, and then a half a bag from planter cleanouts and all that. So
Guess who gets to use the old seed?
Dougal.
Things you do for people.
All right, off we go. So I'm gonna take seed tender down there. We will be working a field right across from the field we worked yesterday, which he will be planting today. So I'm gonna park this on one side of the road and Dad's gonna park on the other side of the road, and then I'm gonna spread fertilizer and Eric's going to spray the field, and around we go again. All right, I'm heading to the field in the 410. I honestly cannot believe, like, there is no sound in here. It's going at 1500 RPMs at 23 miles an hour, which it's not under load, so it ain't revving up, but it's remarkable how quiet. Just no sound. So I don't know if that has something to do with the electric transmission or however that works, or if they've done something different with the engine that it gets. The 370s were quiet, but not this quiet.
Well, it's 12:15, and I am back at it, still planting some black beans, right or wrong, and rain tonight. So hopefully that comes true. Get these things to pop up and out of the ground on a timely manner. These rounds are a little short for you and I, or us. I think we'll just skip every other turn here and make life a little easier for me. Keep the roller out of the rhubarb. I'm gonna do another set of headlands here. Where are the end roads? Yeah, and then maybe after I make a pass on this here hill, I will get out and show you exactly why we roll. I know a lot of you know why we do, but I'm sure there's some new followers that don't know and don't understand. But it is one dust making machine. That's the bad thing about it. And sometimes if you get a good wind after you roll, if your trash is not connected with the soil, is that covered up, attached, and just laying on top, you can get a pretty good mess out of road ditches, and all the leaves and stuff just blow off and go into any low road ditch and drainage ditch and stuff like that, causing some issues. So I don't know. We'll go check out what I have rolled and what I have not, and we'll talk about it. Oh, I've made a mistake. I have stopped the tractor to get out to show you guys. I'm facing north and we got a south wind and the back of the tractor, I don't want to get out in that dust. I think I'm going to back up. I'm going to back up and save the cab, save the windows and all of the good stuff, but I'm not getting out and get my face full of that stuff. So bear with me. It'll be just a moment. It really has very little effect on making the ground super hard. It still is very easily messed with. And you can see that it is just taking and pushing the rocks level so that when we come and with the bean heads, when we get the bean heads going out here at harvest, the sickle sections do not cut into the stone. I'm gonna call them stones because you're never gonna pick, you're just not gonna pick rocks like that. These you could pick. That's a fist size, but there's so many of them you'd spend your lifetime. So that is also a reason for land rolling, is just to speed it up a little bit. We go after maybe stuff that's twice that size, just because that there are so many rocks you would literally spend your lifetime, unless you got the time and don't mind it. But how the planter or the row cleaners have pushed the debris off and then planted the seed in the little ridge here, the roller does not really put this on top of there burying your seed. It does shove it in a little bit, but not too bad. You can see the closing wheel system on the planter is still there, so it just takes and squishes this down, allowing the bean head to slide smoothly. So, and it is very, very fluffy here yet. I'll take my, as you know, I lost my plier. I'll take my kitchen plier, and it's very loose. Penetrates very easily. So for those of you that don't know, now you know.
Man, the boys can cover some ground. They got 2 diggers out here. It looks like I'll get to do about 50 acres or less by the time that I loaded seed and moved equipment around. So I'm supposed to be taking over for Eric in the Terragator, and he's gonna run this. Looks like I'll get to have much fun. But the dust is flying. The dust is flying. The swapperoo. I heard the rumor that there's no air conditioning in there.
Yeah.
So I quick came over here and filled your sprayer up.
You ran that one day and now she don't work.
I wrecked that too, didn't I?
You know, we better show them something.
What?
I ordered parts this morning.
I wrecked something more?
Yep.
One day.
One day.
No, it must have been previously weakened.
Oh, it was that problem that showed up for you yesterday.
Don't even know what we're referring to.
When it wouldn't shut off on the point.
Oh, yeah.
So this is my fix. It's my clothespin.
That's the best we got.
Yep. I had no zip ties, so I had to have my lunchbox. But
yeah, I ran her one day and I called him and I'm like, how come like when I'm using you can turn half the boom off, it like the rate freaks out and it's doing weird things. I don't know, it's never happened to me.
So according to Kat, it needs to feel back pressure to know that this half is shut off, is their theory. And that little box there is leaking, so all the air is just dumping out the bottom hose. So I pinched that hose and then it felt back pressure. And it knows it's shut off now, so until my clothespin falls off, which I do not want to lose that. That's my favorite clothespin.
Oh my God, you have emotional connection
Yep,
to that.
Thing's been with me all spring.
Oh my gosh. You might not want it anymore. Looks a little dirty.
Keep it away from the food.
Well, I'm glad we figured that issue out, but we'll cross the finish line, and once again with stuff duct taped and now literally clothespin together to get us across, drag ourselves across. Honestly, most of the equipment's holding in there pretty dang good. It's been a good year between no breakdowns. I'm gonna stop there. We're not done yet. Super. It's super. Super news. Oh, I probably should shut that off. Oh boy. That's a big line. What a wave, and the day that will be. Yeah, it was weird going down the field here. I'm spreading one of Eric's fields. Going down the field, and all of a sudden I got a lot of power, and I'm like, well, that's strange. It's like the fan turned off. Looked at my fan speed, 0. And I'm painting a streak. Not the type of streak I want to paint either.
Hello.
I broke it. Hose down, hose down.
She blew up.
She blew up. So do you want me to send Steve to get that load, or were you waiting to see how I ran out here?
Well, can you keep spraying or spread?
Oh no, we're down for, well, I don't know. Dust. I don't know how. I haven't really looked into what has happened, but it looks as if maybe a fitting literally rusted in half and fell apart.
Of course. How did you find that out?
Well, I gained a lot of horsepower, and I looked at my fan and thought, well, that's not a good sign when it was at 0. And I made it about 100 yards painting a streak. This is why I don't operate. Although I think this was just a matter of, you give me the thing when it's gonna break all the time.
Sure seems like it. Well, can you got enough oil to drive the thing or what?
I don't know. I think that might be the separate reservoir, which is now empty.
Okay.
So I think I can probably drive it. I'll see. I'll call you back. I better call Steve.
Yep, sounds good.
So, after looking at this a little bit more, the oil goes from here. This is the suck line. Goes to the pump. Well, said reservoir is no longer in the sight glass, so I don't know how low it is. Then I think it pressurizes probably that line that blew up. Or that line is a return. Either way, we are not going to be moving this. This is the type of breakdown that you get the shovel out and you dig yourself a hole. Not gonna be fun. And the most unfortunate part is it's so rusty. I think it's just a fitting though. I think the fitting literally rusted off. I just keep looking at it because I just don't know what to do. Well, I know what to do, but I don't want to do it. I think I'll be getting 2 fittings. Probably not fixing 2 fittings today, but I'll be getting 2 on hand because we are not going to have that, and that's probably a special big fitting. I'm gonna have to bring the service truck out here because there's no wrench in the world that's gonna take that apart. I'm gonna have to air hammer it apart, I'm sure, because rust is set in severely. Yeah, I got Grandma on the way. Get me. At least it's a beautiful day for a walk. Trying to see where this happened. Well, obviously it's happened for a ways here. Right here is where it let loose, or started to. There's fertilizer the full 70 feet right here, and then you can see the, so frustrating, but that's farming. That is farming. Did I say in this video that things have been going well and no breakdowns? It's been a good year between no breakdowns. I'm gonna stop there. I didn't hit on any wood, did I? It's as hot as a desert. I can feel the hydration setting in. I feel like the kid on holes walking through the desert. I don't wanna dig no more holes, Dad. Grandpa, I think it was Grandpa. I don't want to dig no holes, Grandpa. That's too damn bad.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad. You keep digging.
Well, excuse me.
I don't want to fix a hole in the hose. It's warm out. Look at this dirt. No wonder it's so dusty. Never seen farming conditions like this. So it is going to rain probably tomorrow, maybe tonight. So we'll be rained out. They're talking 1 inch, maybe 2. Could be severe, could maybe not be severe. We'll see. We need rain though. I'd like to order that gentle and soft for about 12 hours, please. Please. All right, just like that, service truck acquired. Thank you, Grandma, for the ride. She's got relatives over hanging out, and they had just gotten here, and I called her, and she's like, oh, do I have to? I said, well, please, otherwise I'm gonna be walking 3 miles. So she was gracious enough to come help. Okay, Big Sweet is also going to be coming to help. He's bringing a pickup in case we get that fit, or when we get that fitting out, hopefully we can run to a parts store or something. The problem is it's 3/4 inch hose, so that's special. Like, maybe not everywhere will have that type of fittings. But we'll see, we'll find out. Let's send it. Oh, Jesus. It's been a while. I bet we'll see these tracks this fall. This truck is so heavy. Old railroad truck. Built like a tank. Here we come. It must look worse than it is because it's still dusty. I just don't want to get my Castellos all full of oil. We might have just gotten really lucky. Let me cut that zip tie so we have some room here. Okay, let's give you any more. So since the fitting's busted in half, I think we can just give her some Milwaukee juice. Yeah! That's just gonna make this so much better. I envisioned having to go back, get a torch. Oh yeah. No wonder. It's no one's fault but the cancer itself.
But life.
But life. Yeah. Also more luck. Yeah. Now we just text our guy, and by some miracle we'll have this. So what has taken place, let me get out of here and show you. This is supposed to be a fitting, flared and goes in there. And this is supposed to be turnable, and it totally ate, cancered it up. Unfortunately, the cancer of steel, aka rust, it's junked it. Well, like an hour and a half has gone by. We stopped at multiple places. We talked to Deer, we talked to Napa, and we went back to Napa after stopping at a couple other places. And this is the best we could come up with. I've got parts ordered.
What do you got there?
15/16.
That is not a 15/16.
So realistically, this isn't that difficult of a repair. We just don't have the fitting, because I mean it's literally replacing this little piece here, but we don't have that, so we made this hose, or Napa did, and it'll work. It's gonna work. It may look stupid, but it's gonna work. Wow, you got any bigger zip ties?
I didn't pack the tools.
No leaking. Okay, the air conditioning now has totally gone out. I tried charging it. I called Mitch, and I think the something's wrong. Something is wrong. Adding did not fix the problem. If anything, it made it worse. It's very warm in here. It's 94 degrees out, I believe. It's gonna be fun. Okay, so long story short, we hopefully fixed that. I'm gonna turn around here. I'm gonna get up to speed because the booms are fully loaded. The drop box back there is fully loaded. Run my same path, turning my fan on, blowing out the product at a high rate of speed. Then we're gonna stop. We're gonna check the hose, make sure we have no leaks and that it held together and everything's gonna work like we envision it to. And then hopefully we'll be good to go. Please have saved the data, because if you didn't notice, I came in and I just shut her down. Okay, it thinks we're sideways, but I got coverage, that's good. We are in auto. We've got lines, we hit yes. think we're good. Okay, we're gonna stop and check it. It's holding, but my booms are plugged. Oh man. I'm gonna have to fold her up. Oh, we have a few runs that are plugged. So we had to find an inlet flag and we're gonna ram her clean. How come it's not coming out?
It's right there. I think I knocked her loose.
Oh yeah, I think she'll go now. Oh yeah, so when that happened, this filled up, then it filled up the tubes. All in such a short distance. It was remarkable. Are you enjoying that? I'm just a little scared standing here this close to you. Oh, yeah, there it's stuck.
Yeah, there we go. I knew these flags were here for a reason.
All right, I'm gonna go send it. It's working. It's working. All right, I just got back to the farm. Everything was good on that makeshift little hose. It worked, it held. I made it home safe and sound, field done. So now I think I'm gonna head out and check on Dad and Brody and probably get a seed tender home. Let's go check on them.
I got as far as Cripple Creek that night. I met a girl with golden hair and green eyes. Fell in love on the outskirts of town. Hung my hat, figured I'd stick around. Hey, the part of me that longs to hold her at night. I'm gonna love and live and kill and fight. With my whole heart till death do us part. Held my breath and I kicked down the door.
Starting to get breezy and cloudy in the west. Let's hope we catch some more water. We need an inch. So I guess we'll check in, or you guys stop in, check in on what happens with the weather. Hopefully nothing crazy happens, but we catch some water and continue the year in a positive direction. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and please stop in next time.